Oh, YouTube Live, first video ever, and I'm using my phone. So, this is my right hand, this is my left hand. Stuff may be backwards because I'm using, let's see here, yeah, everything's backwards. Of course it is, because it's using the other camera. So basically this is just a test. I'm using my phone. I am working on going to get my regular camera up, but there's a feature and I thought, okay, let me see if I can shoot a live one from the phone. So this is just a first ever kind of figure everything out. And I got it set up to stream landscape. So bear with me. This is mostly just a test, guys. First video live ever, and I'm using my phone. Of course, I am used to, cameras over here. But bear with me here. Let's see. Comments. Show live chat message. Okay, so if you guys want to chat, I don't know. This is all new to me. First time I've ever done it. Cool. No. Okay. And then what's this? Nah. Okay, get rid of that. And then, oh, no, we'll go back. That's the real camera. So you can see the back. There he is, Toolmaster. So that's the actual normal. There he is. Hey, what's going on, man? I can see your guys' comments. So working on some stuff here. Figured I'd sit down and do a YouTube live video. I know you guys are anxious to see me more on YouTube. I'm anxious to be on YouTube more. Okay, so I can see Toolmizer. There we go. Andrew Padaka. Touch and Go 72. Hey, what's up, guys? So, been doing a lot of stuff, cleaning up some stuff here. Actually, I was just finishing cleaning up some bits. I've got my charger hooked up with the power cord and all that. So, I'll show you guys. I finished cleaning up some bits that I got in a trade a couple of years ago when I was in Ohio at Saunders Open House back in, trying to find a good spot to set this sucker for right now. You know what, I'm just going to set you guys up here so you are up. There we go, that's a lot better. Bear with me while again, this video is purely just an experiment in concept. There we go. It stopped for whatever reason. I had to restart it. It's probably because of the, this is Bluetooth. That is exactly why I don't want a Bluetooth when I'm going to do a hardline connection with my other camera. So I traded for, and I sold a bunch of these off already, but I have a bunch of Morse Taper 1 and 2, some 35/64ths, and they're actually carbide tipped bits. I went through the pile of them. There was a bunch that they were chipped right in here, and I threw them in scrap. So yeah, so these are actually for sale. I'm going to put them up on, so if people are asking, yes, my Facebook profile is still in jail for about 9 more days, but after I get done, I'm going to be posting this stuff up. Been doing a lot of stuff on Instagram lately. But if you guys have any questions, this little YouTube live video, that's why I want to do YouTube live. And it's going to be a hardwire setup. So yeah, I'm just finished cleaning these up. So if you guys need some 35/64ths Morse Taper 1 and 2 bits, I've got some. I got more than enough of what I need. I'll put them over here in the taper shank drill bit drawer. Fit. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can type them, and I can see them over here in the corner, and I can comment about them. I don't want to show this on camera and get in trouble from YouTube for a local chain restaurant where I get my good breakfast burritos. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's that stopping and starting. That right there is why I do not like Bluetooth for video. Again, it's my phone to the house. Let me see if I can try a setting here. If I can find it. If it'll let me. It probably won't let me. But anyway, this video, it's just an experiment. I was doing some helicoils on Instagram last night. Helicoil set. 10 by 1.5 thread pitch. Let me put the lid back on it. So yeah. Oop. These are handy thread repair kits. If you guys ever come across them, they are most definitely worth it. Now if I can just get everything back where it's supposed to be in the proper holes. That little plastic sleeve is not letting the box close, so we're going to get rid of that. And it's dry and crusty anyway. So yeah, helicoils are your friend. And I'll show you guys, for those of you that didn't do Instagram. So, master repair kit. What I was working on, oh, it's in the pickup. Gee, go figure. Let me get it out of the pickup. There we go. Lock it back up. So this was dropped off. I've never actually met the guy. He got a hold of me. So it had a, it's some sort of a thermostat housing off a GM vehicle. The fan switch and the temperature sensor were both bad, and he had tried to get them out. So I had to heat it up. I had to get them out. This one I had to drill out, and these were stripped out. I went ahead and put a helicoil in for metric 10 by 1.5 thread pitch. Pretty good stuff. So we got him all fixed up. I'm sure he's going to be happy. So yeah, that would have been a perfect deal right there that I want to do on YouTube Live. And I got to get my camera set up and everything upstairs so I can do that. Then I can actually watch the video on this, the live feed, and answer the questions. So this is the other end of the, if I'm streaming with my camera, because on the camera I'm not going to be able to see comments or anything, so I'll be able to use this. Now when I get done, I am going to leave this video up just because it's cool, and it's actually the first ever live video I've done on YouTube. There, I'll hide the actual name of the thing. But anyway, so yeah, slowly get everything set up. Still have some lighting over here that I need to mount above the lathe that I'm going to be doing, but I've got some brackets I got to mount up. So bear with me if this video just drops out due to whatever connection. Again, it's Bluetooth right now. So, but anyhow, yeah. So if anybody has any questions, you can type them up. And hello from Brazil. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? He says Demon Knights. Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, hello from Rio Rancho, New Mexico. If you look on a map in the United States, you can see Albuquerque, and then we're just north of Albuquerque. We're actually in Sandoval County. So, good stuff. Been working here lately. Kind of pan down. Show you guys. Been working on, I've been doing a lot of repairs to this. I finally got my strain connectors on over here. For the wire, because it didn't have it. I ordered some of those in, and I got rid of these. They had really cheap pressed steel wing nuts. I just made some because they're 1/4 out of some brass hex stock. You know me, I love putting brass knobs on stuff just because it lasts longer. And so those real chintzy, it was hard to get those off and on. So, but yeah. Some of these rags over here, but yeah, got the old I need to make a spring, because this spring that was in here was all busted. It had been closed for so long, it didn't want to open. This had been welded on a lot. There was a lot of welding spatter. I need to come in here and just do a little buildup right here in a couple of areas and then regrind it off so it's nice, square the jaws up. Again, this is a blacksmithing vise. I need to come over here on this plate and I can either, you know, throw a welding tag or bolt it. I think I'll throw one more bolt through here, tighten it up. Oh, it's that sheet rattling. But yeah, so we've been working on doing some gunsmithing stuff. Got another question here. Why the channel change? Just curious. Okay, so long story short, glad to have you back with us. I'm glad to be back. So, and I think there was another question. Okay, so the channel change. Couple of things. Had a lot going on last year. As you guys know, I moved. This is the new house and garage. Had a lot of personal stuff going on, and it's not something I really want to go into on social media, but there were a lot of issues with the individuals that run YouTube, and long story short, someone reported my channel. It was almost like 200 times for nefarious reasons. There's a word, nefarious. I responded one evening, and because I got a warning that my channel was in jeopardy, and if you guys have watched my channel, and of course they went through and looked at it. They saw, because it had been reported so many times that, you know, hey, you know, people were saying I was doing porn, or people were saying that the videos I made actually belonged to them and they didn't. And it was a constant battle. But my channel had been reported so many times that they put a temporary hold on it. Well, my email response to them was, shall we say, cussing like a sailor, and using my First Amendment right, and explained to them in a real long letter. You know, it was ridiculous. And I guess the person on the other end that saw that basically responded and said, based on my response and the history of my channel, that they're going to shut it down indefinitely until further notice, and that I can either appeal the decision, which could take anywhere from 6 to 12 months, or I could delete the channel. You know, and of course, if you do that, you lose all your, you know, well, I've got all my content. You lose all your subscriber. You have to start over again to get monetization. So that's kind of, and plus I had a lot going on trying to move. That was a mess. You guys have seen me post about that on social media. I mean, I'll give a synopsis real quick. There was a lot of stuff. I had very, very good friends help me pack a lot of stuff up. There was a lot of stuff that got broke in the process of moving. And in the last couple of weeks, there's some stuff that's like, wait, where is it? And I went through my inventory list in boxes. Case in point, there was, you've seen those kitty litter buckets I use. There were 3 of those full of brass and copper, you know, like drops and different things and whatever. And that mysteriously disappeared. That was, you know, and each of those buckets was easily 50 to 75 pounds full of #1 brass, #1 copper, and there was some brass copper mixed, like some chrome plated stuff. That mysteriously walked off. So my Hewitt boxes, several of those got bent, and one of them got broke. The mover, everyone's like, take the mover to court. Yeah, that's, I'm not going to talk about them on social media. That's in the process. But yeah, I've got a couple of my Hewitt boxes with like the screw sizes, and I think it's the, and then the end mills. Those got bent. I had them in boxes clearly marked, do not turn upside down. And I think what it was, this individual who I thought was a friend of mine, they purposely turned these boxes upside down. So as you can imagine, if you've got a drill bits assortment and tap assortments, and you turn them up, you can't get the drawers open. So I've got the other boxes all open, except for those are the last 2. There's a lot of stuff jammed in there, and it's like I got to sit down and clean it all up. So that's a mess. What else got broke? There was some household items. A lot of the stuff like that got broke. So yeah, wasn't too happy with the individual. So yeah, that's kind of this basic synopsis of. So once I got settled and kind of organizing stuff up, I decided to restart the channel. That's just a very G-rated, simple explanation without causing a lot of drama. And like I said, I'm past it now, you know, but that just, you know, some things out there in social media, you have haters, and you're always going to have haters. But when it gets to the point where that individual or individuals report your channel like for stupid stuff and it's not happening and they see that, well, they've since, because I talked to them before I started this up again to make sure that would never happen again, and they went back and looked and they're like, you know, you should have appealed. I'm like, you know, I wasn't in the mood. I had too much going on trying to move. That was a mess. Pickup got broke into. I had a bunch of stuff stolen out of my pickup. There were some boxes full of personal items, important paperwork, titles to stuff, birth certificates. There was old banking stuff. Hello from Manitoba, Canada. What's going on? How you doing, Steven? But so yeah, I lost some firearms. There was a bunch of tools stolen. My insurance company took care of that, so that was good. So that's the basic synopsis of why I decided to restart the channel. If that answers your question, great. Like I said, getting caught now. I got another soda floating around here. Make sure I don't show the logo so I don't get in trouble. Yeah, exactly, touch and go. I agree. Good help is hard to find. Anybody worth a damn has already got a job. That's what my dad used to always say. There's Don Cossett. What's going on, Don Cossett? I was watching you on Instagram today, seeing where, yeah, I'm glad I'm back on too. I seen where you and Randy Richards were loading up the lather. That's pretty cool stuff. Before I forget, I'm going to go put this over here, my helicoil set. I'm going to put it back where it needs to go real quick. Yeah, how you guys were moving that lathe is about kind of how I moved. And that was the other thing. Yep, the Hardage does have a good home. Let's see if that's how you bring the questions back up. Yep. Michael Badge from Tassie Down Under. Okay, and then I can let the comments, will they fade back out? I think they'll hide. I don't know. I think they'll fade back out and then show. Okay. I guess they'll fade out here in a little bit. But anyway, so yeah. Currently working on a, what I showed in a few YouTube videos back. There we go. It's reconnecting. I don't know. That's just because it's on. You guys, I'm using my phone if you just joined me. So it's a Bluetooth signal. Sorry about that. But anyway. So that's why when I get my when I get my camera set up, my actual camera that's hardwired, you don't have to worry about losing the stream because it is hardwired HDMI cable from here up to the computer. So Springfield 1903A3, got the barrel changed. We got it unpacked. It had been repacked in Cosmoline. This barrel was made in August of 1943. There was some rust underneath it, so I had to, you know, get the rust off and the Cosmoline and all that. This is going back to military stock, and we are going to recoat all of this. Cool. Hello. Yep. So yeah, I'm going to, you know, I cleaned all this up and I re-cold blued because he wants it. He doesn't want it nice and shiny, and he wants it like the look it has that it's been used a while with that patina. And we had to blast bead the receiver because it had, well, I'll show you the old barrel. So here's the barrel that I took off of it, and it had been sporterized, which means it had the front part cut off and had a new modern. So look at that lovely rustiness. That's what the receiver looked like. It was rusty. So this barrel's not any good. Two reasons we replaced it. Number one, it's all shot out. It's an old 2-groove barrel. And so that's the... No. All right, it's back on again. Hello from Houston. All right. So 2 reasons we replaced the barrel. Number one, it was shot out. It's an old 2-groove. And number 2, it had been sporterized. So this is just an art project, gear shift, or whatever I want to make out of it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to get all the metalwork stuff done. Same thing, the bolt was pretty rough looking. I polished it up and then threw some cold glue on it. Put a new extractor, pulled it apart, did all the maintenance to inside for the firing pin. Firing pin was fine, springs fine, all that was good in there. So if you want to know how to get an extractor off an 03 Springfield or this style of bolt, I'll show you guys this. This is pretty cool. If you don't know and you need to change an extractor, because that's a new extractor, new old stock, ordered it from Numrich, is you slide it past, okay, you come on around here, past the oil groove, and then you push up. Boom. Slides right off. You can see the little slide where it slides on. Same thing. You go right over the oil hole. You get back here like this. And then what you do is you press down and you kind of pull up on the end a little bit. There. And then you just rotate it around. Not too far down. And come on. There we go. And it's back on. That's all you need. And that's just how you change the extractor. There's other videos out there on how to take the bolts apart. I'm not going to do another video about, you know, this is how you take a bolt apart on old Springfield. I mean, there's tons of them out there. So all the other hardware and parts I have right here. There is going to, let me move the camera over here and show you guys. So I'll put you down here and show you what we got. Tighten that up. Okay. So on this, because he wanted a rear sight instead of having it like, so they had dovetail cut up here, because this is all going to have the original wood military stock that, you know, that covers over the top. So I had ordered, here's all the parts that I've re-cold blued. I blast beaded, re-cold blued, because they were pretty rusty. There was some pitting, which is, you know, it's fine. The screws, you know, and we got a coating back on it and we got rid of all the rust. That was the main thing. And I've got to go in here and oil this and clean it up and get rid of the residue from all the cold bluing. So this is the rear sight that's going to go on here. I forget what brand it is. I got it from Numrich, but it's an adjustable rear peep sight. Okay, you guys can see on the back. If the camera will focus. Anyway, and it's got your elevation on the back here as well, yardage wise from 200 to 800. So it's got a dovetail cut on the bottom. So on the receiver, it already had, and I've pulled these out, and they're number 6 by 40 thread pitch holes that are already tapped in the receiver. I'm going to make a mount that's going to screw onto here, come up over the top, and it's going to have dovetail cuts. And it'll slide on from the bolt side of the firearm this way, and you know, it'll be where he can set everything up. And I also have to make, because I'm not going to order it, I can make it, is the spade that goes here in the end. We're going to do that. And someone's calling. Lovely. And you're back. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm using my phone. My buddy's trying to call. So there we go. Like I said, first video ever. Just kind of figuring things out, learn how this is working. Proved my point that having a Bluetooth signal is not good. So I know whenever I do get the cable and stuff run with the other camera, hardline is going to be the way to go. So yeah, there's some teasers and stuff for the channel. Looking forward to it. Hopefully in the next week or two I should be getting it up. Basically I'm waiting on a buddy of mine in his work schedule between his and mine to where we can get it together and get it set up. So I gotta go because I need to call my buddy back that just called. But anyway, there you go, guys. Again, your comments will go away in this video. I'm going to leave it up just because it's probably cool. If you want to know what was going on with the channel, there's an explanation from the horse's mouth. Thank you to all the YouTube channel subscribers out there. You guys are awesome. This is what I want to do a lot more of. Live videos where you guys can have input directly on big projects. So I can set my camera up, and let's say we wanted to keep working on this, for example. You know, and make that, and I do want to do that as a live video so you guys can see, okay, what am I doing? All right, here we go. We're going to make this, and then it'll just be a however long the video is. So, yep. So I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to call my buddy back because he's probably wondering, you know, how come I hung up on him? So, all right, you know, between now and then I may do another live video, and I may try to use this camera to do it until I get the other one. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Also, here's another teaser. I always have people asking. Drill Hog sent me some pretty cool stuff. Oh, looky there. Titanium 115 piece set. Live video coming to a computer near you here pretty soon. That might be a good subject for a live demonstration of let's try the bits out on different things. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Spread the word about the channel. And like I say in every video, and I mean it, take care of yourself and take care of your family, because remember, at the end of the day, you and your family is all you got. Till next time, get out in the garage and work on stuff, guys. We'll talk to you later. Let's see if I can end this video without messing things up.